Back to league action as we continue our 4-game marathon run through of some very big games here. Hit like and subscribe, let's go marching on together. What's up guys, I'm ChasingLamely and welcome to episode number 8 of Marching On Together. Today we're playing Chelsea in the Premier League, and as you can see on your screens, we sit 6th in the Premier League, Chelsea sits 2nd. There are 9 points between us as things stand, but we do have to play in this game and the next, Chelsea and Manchester United, and that's going to be quite a big opportunity to pick up some strong points and get us back up the league table. There's nothing else to catch you up on. The last game we played was that quarter-final game against Liverpool, so let's just get straight into it. So, our starting lineup today is going to be Bilo in goal, Lilywhites, Llorente, Koch and Sarachi at the back. Buendia, Suarez, Jones and Ruan are going to be the midfield with Gelhardt and Rodrigo up top. We've got Norrington Davies on the bench alongside Jamie Shackleton, who returned from that horrific leg break he had. He's not really fully fit to play, but he's good enough to be on the bench as a sub. With Thibaut Persin, Kovnacki, Verba, Jankto and Rafinha making up the rest of the bench. And now we just face the might of Chelsea. So into the dressing room, it wants us to say the media has given you a lot of credit lately. Go out there and put on a worthy display, and I think we can do that. We can do a tunnel interview as well. It's not the best weather for football out there. It's hailing, by the way. How do you think conditions will affect your performance? I don't think they're too bad. Let's just get through it. DJI's last meeting with Chelsea was a fair while ago now. What do you make of your chances in this one? I think we're the favourites. Let's just be confident about it. The Leeds-Chelsea rivalry has gone through history a little bit. It's one that's produced some very scrappy matches, so this one is bound to be well attended and well enjoyed. The Chelsea team, very strong. Fiaco Tomori is currently their captain. Reece James, got Chiesa in there, Havertz, Sancho. It's a disgusting team. It is a disgusting team. And there's the league table. We could jump above Liverpool with a win today. That's going to be our first priority, but of course we're just trying to take points off of Chelsea. That is the plan. That's what we're looking for. Let's see if we can do it. Kick off straight away with Jesus to Queiroz to Tomori, and Chelsea on the ball straight away is a worry. Mount to De Jong, back playing between them nice and easy. Let's see what we can get out of this. De Jong to Chiesa. We need to get a tackle in here as quickly as we can, and we've done it. Koch to Jones. Suarez gives the ball away to Mason Mount. Sancho through. Mount is through. Mount 1-on with Bilo, and Bilo makes the save again. And Bilo must be on the verge of getting his way back into the Dutch squad. I don't think he got called up for the last one, but he must be on his way to earning that place back because he's been just impenetrable in our goal recently. I say impenetrable, he's conceded a few, but he does make some incredible saves as Rodrigo tips the ball away to Gelhardt. Ruan, we've got a chance to counter now. Can we get ourselves an early goal? We've got a minute on the clock. Plays it off the heel of De Jong, which is not ideal, but Ruan just picks up again, plays it through, looking for Rodrigo. Can Rodrigo finish? He can't. Keeper is there. And it was a good chance, but it goes begging. Corner now with Emi to Jones. Jones looking for Emi again. Back to Jones. Havertz trying to make it out. Emi gets the crossover. Llorente off the post. And it's Queiroz scrambling it away. Throwing now with Jedvaj. And Jedvaj going deep into the box. Keeper punches it away. Havertz heads it on. And Llorente picks up the ball. Llorente to Emi. Emi forward through to Gelhardt. Can Gelhardt finish? He can. And he's not offside, I don't think. We're 1-0 up after 4 minutes. And this is the kind of result we need to get. We need to get a win in a game like this to be able to progress ourselves forward, to be able to make sure we can maybe sneak into that unlikely Champions League spot. I know we were predicted to just finish top half. That was all the board were really asking of us, was top half. But if we can sneak into the Champions League, we've got an outside chance of winning it. Throw in now for Chelsea with Reece James to De Jong. Back to Reece James. We need to get control again. We can't concede just yet. De Jong gets the ball to Jesus, and we've got to get back here, really get back here and cover. Llorente makes a tackle. That's going to be a penalty, and that's not what we needed right now. We did not need to be giving away a penalty, a silly penalty like that. It's going to go to VAR. It's going to be given. It is given, and we are going to have to rely on Justin Bilo to make a save here. Who is stepping up? It looks like Tomori stepping up. It's Mason Mount stepping up. Has a pop, sends Bilo the wrong way. I mean, Bilo was already moving, to be fair. But still, 1-1 is not where we need to be. We need to get ourselves back in front as soon as possible. Good finish by Mason Mount, but really, Bilo signposted where he was going with that one, didn't he? Let's be honest. Goal kick, keeper short to Tomori. Tomori out to Reece James, and we've got to really regroup here. De Jong puts the ball forward to Sancho. And I don't know if we've got an answer for Jadon Sancho's pace anywhere in our team. He's just going to cut through our defence, but Bilo is always the answer in goal and rolls it out to Josimir. Ball goes forward and to nothing. I thought Gelhardt probably would have picked that up, but it wasn't worth the highlight apparently. Throw in now for Chelsea, and it's going to be Chilwell taking it to Sancho. We've really got to focus here. Jesus to Chiesa, and Federico Chiesa has put Chelsea ahead. And this game's going back and forth, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We very much need to get ourselves focused, regrouped, and try and get ourselves back into this game, get ourselves back on terms first, and then try and get ourselves into the league, which should be doable. This team's good enough, but we just need to find that moment to make it happen. And that is half time. It is 2-1 to Chelsea. I've dropped the defence back a little bit just to give us a bit of a fighting chance of getting in front of Jadon Sancho, really, because he's been a bit of a threat to us. So if we can get that gap, we might be okay. I'm very aware that Ruan and Jones are not playing terribly well either. They need to buck their ideas up. Jedvaj with a throw-in. Going deep, Kyrgios heads it away. Jones will get there, plays it to Josimir. I've set up a sub for Rafinha to come on for Ruan, who's done nothing so far. Koch to Felipe Suarez, out to Jedvaj. Can we get this ball into the box? That would be ideal. Puts the ball into Rodrigo, can't quite get there. And now Guedes on the ball. Chilwell to De Jong. And De Jong forward to Jesus. And we've got to get this back. Havertz to Guedes. Let's do some tackling. Any kind of tackling would be nice. I mean, we've got very lucky there. We've got very, very lucky there. Free kick for Chelsea. Corner for Leeds. Emi to take it. Goes short to Felipe Suarez. Suarez plays it into Emi. Emi with a good cross. Oh, it's come off the post. I don't know who got on the end of that. I've sent on Shackleton and Norrington Davies, by the way, off the bench because Jones was not playing well and neither was Marcelo Saracchi. So we needed those changes. And another corner. Emi again going short to Suarez. Suarez hopefully finds it back to Emi. He does. Ball into the box and Gerhardt can't quite finish it. Guedes is there to make the block. It's into the box now for Chelsea. Chiesa, Rafinha gets rid of it. Can we build to an equaliser? That's what we're looking for. James to Kovacic, to Mount, to Jesus, to Havertz. They're all over us. Jesus is through and it's off the post and Jedvaj manages to get in the way of Guedes for having an easy finish. That's gone out for a throw-in for Chelsea. I don't know if we're going to see it. We're probably not. Nail-biting. And that is full time. It is 2-1 to Chelsea. And, I mean, Rodrigo didn't show up. Shackleton didn't do well coming off the bench either. Ruan, Jones and Saracchi were all terrible. A bunch of players who didn't show up when I needed them to, didn't become the big game players. We're going to tell them good effort just to keep them slightly happy. But it really wasn't what I was looking for. Really wasn't what I was looking for there. And the media want to talk. A result like that against such fierce rivals must hurt your pride. We're going to hold our heads high because the result wasn't ideal. You lost and chose not to bring David Kovnacki on. Can you explain that to supporters? I don't know what he'd have done for us, if I'm quite honest. I really don't know what he'd have done for us. We are going to be playing Manchester United in the next episode, though. That's the next game we have after this one. So, still points to play for. We can still, if we do very well, get ourselves back into the top four. That's what we're looking for. But for now, we're going to wrap this episode up because that feels like a really strong choice to make. As always, you can find me on the socials below. I'm on Twitter, Insta, and Patreon at ChasingLamely. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Magic Graphic will remind you to subscribe, ring the bell. Don't forget to select all notifications because I do tend to go live with the FM Premier League once a week. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. I have been Chasing Lamely. Have a good one.